thinking a lot about expertise and what is it, and not saying they're the same, but what is elitism? What is, I want my kid, that there's not enough for my kid because my kid's different than everyone else's, which is true, and which is what we're working on. The difference between that thinking and that thinking along with my kid's different than everyone else's, so they need more than everyone else. I mean, if we can get to the point, Orland, Bishop, what can I do in order for you to be free? Where does my freedom not interfere with your freedom? And to the idea that unlearn or prejudice decreases as discrimination increases, where we're acknowledging that while we're completely different and a thumbprint and so special and needed, we're also not so special. I mean, everyone is in that same boat. I mean, it goes both ways because it creates this elitism and inequity, but it also keeps people from being bold because they think they're abnormal. So getting the point across that if we talked more, we would realize how completely different we are, so much that we can't really label, and we would realize how much the same we are, and that we crave each other and connectedness. So while not wanting to water things down by saying let's not haggle over words and theory, because then we end up not doing, and credentialing, because then we end up not doing, and our immediate response, because of the last couple hundred years at least that we've perfected this efficiency in credentialing, we think that we're dumbing it down when actually are we missing it? Just conversations I've had of people that think their kid or themselves need more because the people they're around aren't enough for them. I totally believe in working on connections and creating more serendipitous gatherings, but I also believe we have all we need and we're missing what's around us. We're not noticing the brilliance that we're trying to get away from. So noticing is huge, because we do have all we need. What we're looking for is right in front of us. Yeah. Very anxious to get conversations started at a collaboratory space. Things are fitting together. I would have never guessed it would have taken 4 years, but it is so much better. I've learned so much. And it is going to take a very respectfully bold movement, a quiet revolution, a quiet revolution, respectfully bold, energy intact. So, hoping to get to Zach's party tonight, another intriguing gathering. was thinking this morning how you do hear other people and can easily criticize them. I mean, that's where we get into all the theory talk and the semantics. And so I think it's another good reason to talk to yourself, because I catch myself in a lot of hypocrisy and so we spend all our days debating with other people that we can't change. I think it's right now I'm thinking it's good to debate with yourself, because you can change that. I was thinking too about youth and how they see things so differently and they do things so differently. And we get frustrated. We get frustrated sometimes because they aren't playing by the rules. And in my world, even when we're stripping the rules down as much as we can, here I am hoping to create some app that gets us away from thinking about accolades and badges. Yet with this, I'm thinking about ways for people to leave a trail. So I'm hearing myself talk about this and think they already have it. They're not as concerned about the credentialing. They just want to do stuff, so I do want to learn more about that. It may be even simpler than what I'm thinking now.